Hope you all had a fine Tuesday, but it is time for a final update on the recent late season cold snap we've been experiencing. And like I do for all of these significant weather events, I'm going to show my little scorecard of sorts of what went wrong and what went right. Now, I actually do learn a lot from these events, and more specifically how I can better forecast for the future. So the reflection process that I show is just as important, if not more important, than the forecast itself. And let's jump straight into that, and I'm going to start actually with what went wrong so we can end on a little bit more of a positive note. In last night's video, I predicted a low of about 26 degrees. 2 nights ago, I predicted a low of about 24 degrees for last night. The actual low in Portland only got down to about 32 degrees, and Corvallis dropped to about 30 degrees. This is because the cold air really stalled out over the Columbia Basin, and while the east wind was present near the Columbia River Gorge, there wasn't any cold air to bring it in. As a result, this messed up the high temperatures. However, it was the same general temperature differential as before, with Corvallis reaching 41 degrees and Portland 37 degrees. I did post a comment on last night's video of this update when I realized that the low temperatures wasn't going to get down to the forecasted low. But now on to what I did right. The wind gusts did generally come in on Tuesday for the majority of the valley, with Monday in areas closer to the Columbia Gorge. General clearing occurred on Tuesday morning, and snow generally stayed above 500 feet. There were some isolated locations below 500 feet that had some snow though. Now onto the timeline for tomorrow and Thursday. My new predicted low for tonight is 24 degrees before warming it up into the lower 40s on Wednesday as a high for Corvallis. It's probably going to be the upper 30s for Portland. Now for Thursday, increasing clouds will exist the more into the morning we go, culminating in about mostly cloudy skies throughout the day, with highs going up into the mid 40s after a second day in the mid 20s. And a difference between tomorrow and Thursday compared to today is that there's not really going to be a whole lot of wind. It'll be present, but it's not going to have a huge wind chill effect. Also, really the only hazard is just general cold temperature. So at this point, pretty much all the significant hazards are gone. So I'm just going to jump straight into the 7-day forecast. And for tomorrow, like I said, mostly sunny with clouds building later in the day. 39 degrees for Portland, mid 40s for Thursday after a final night in the mid 20s before slowly warming up on Friday and Saturday, getting back up into the 50s with rain returning Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, highs generally in the mid 50s and lows right around 40. And the same general pattern for Corvallis, with temperatures just slightly higher for Wednesday and Thursday. Now, I hope you all had a fun time watching this, and I will catch you all in the next video, which will most likely be my winter forecast verification and first in the area next winter's prediction based on what little information I have in March. If all goes well, that should be releasing sometime between March 5th and March 12th, somewhere in that time range. So I will catch you all then, but otherwise, until then,